All right, back with you today. I got part 3. I am doing a series trying to complete this 1982 logo sticker and stamp album. And if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 yet, go back and check that out. Part 1, I kind of go in detail the entire book. There's a total of 25 stamps. They come 10 stamps per pack. And you also get a sticker. So they're kind of in one row there all together, which is kind of neat because if you know what group you already got, then you know you already have that in your book. So that's what I have been doing. So far, I've opened 6 packs, have not come across any double packs per se yet. So I'm doing about 3 packs of video. Let's see if we can pull another 3 that I have not pulled yet. So let's check it out. And then once we get those stamps, there is your Oakland A's team sticker. Here is also stickers that I've gotten out of those packs. And actually, of the 6 packs that I did open, there were those 3 doubles right there. You got Larry Boa, Valenzuela, Lasorda, and then Ron LaFleur. So because the book itself is 242 stamps and there's 10 stamps per, it's a total of 250 stamps, on each one. So you're going to have 8 doubles. And so far we found 3 of those doubles. And like I said, have not found a pack that we haven't needed yet. And let's check out if we have this one. Dave Winfield. I don't remember if we got this one yet. So it's kind of cool because like right there, 220, you can go to the back of the book and check out what group starts 220 there and who that is. And there it is, Don Baylor. Yep, there's Dave Winfield on there. So I believe that I do not have that that stamp group yet. So we will put that to the side. And let's check out our second pack. We got in here, if I can get it open without ripping. You got your Montreal Expos there. And I don't think this is not looking familiar to me either. So I believe we're going to need this one as well. So far, so good. So that's 8 packs in now. And looks like we're going to need all 8. You got your Brewers right there. And I was fumbling last time. I was trying to find the start of this. Griffey. I don't think I got Griffey. Reggie, I don't believe I got this one yet either. So there you have it. What I'm going to do now is cut the video right here, tear all these apart, put them in number order, and then we will start applying them to the book. So I will be right back. Okay, so here we go. Got the book. Got our stamps in number order. There's our doubles from previous videos, all of the stickers from previous videos. And our first stamp is going to be Ken Griffey Sr., number 16, right here. There he is. Pretty cool. And I got a little bowl of water with a Q-tip because I am not licking the back of these stamps that are, what are these, 42 years old? No, thank you. Not for me. That's why I'm using the Q-tip. And when I started this, I was kind of surprised at how well this works. Like these things still stick. The stickiness of the stamp actually still works. All right, so that was Griffey, outfielder, batted a .307. All right, we got number 30 here on the Cardinals, which is Tom Herr, second base. And so this book was in 82. So in 1981, Tom had a batting average of, what does that say? 260. Pretty cool how they gave you the stat, like their average. And then, once we come across a pitcher, gave you their ERA for the year before, which is pretty neat. Obviously, starting the book off with the National League here and then going into your American League. Number 34, Chris Spire, shortstop of your then Montreal Expos. We now know them as the Washington Nationals. We are going to get that up there. Chris Spire, shortstop, at a low batting average at 246. Sticking with the Expos here, number 40, we got Scott Sanderson, pitcher, on your Expos once again. Get that. There we go. And let's see. Sanderson had an ERA of 3.10. So now we are going to your Astros. Terry Poole, outfielder, batted a 282. Back in 1981 for your Astros. Let me get a little bit on the corners because it seemed like if I don't get the corners kind of pull up a little bit. But like I said, all in all, it's actually working out pretty well from the start of this. When I had this idea in mind, I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to work or how well it's going to work or if this is just going to be dumb. And I kind of think it's coming along pretty cool. So I'm continuing on. Pittsburgh Pirates, Bill Madlock, third base there, had a batting average of 316. So far, so good. We still don't have any extras yet. Like I said, I'm curious to see who the 8 extra stamps are going to be. So far, we got the 3 there. It's Bill Madlock. We got a Met. Is that, looks like Mookie Wilson, maybe? 86. There he is. Yep, Mookie Wilson. Outfielder for the Mets. Batted a 266. Back in 1981 for the Mets. Nice. You could still pick these up on eBay. Probably find boxes at shows also. They're it's pretty neat. Oh, here we go. We got a double. John Stearns is our next double there. Okay. So there's our 4th double. So we got 4 more doubles out of the groups here. So here's another, my favorite superstars. This ends your National League here, which kind of has a little bit like, you know, we got the Fernando meets Warren Spahn. Viva Fernando so far. Those were out of the last videos there. And we are looking for 104 here. Gene Richards, outfielder on the San Diego Padres, batted a 294 back in 81. Get that nice and lubed up. There we go. Nice. Here we go. We actually have one for you, superstars. Yankee franchise, Reggie Jackson and Dave Winfield. Now, I'm not giving you any stats on that because there are none to give you on that one. It's just telling you about their franchise. And 2 solid Hall of Famers right there in that picture. Boom. This is coming along nicely. Now we are going to the Yankees. There you go, Reggie Jackson. So number 112, Reggie Jackson there, outfielder. Batted at 271. Unfortunately, the Yankees lost the World Series in 81 to the Dodgers. Being a Yankee fan, that kind of sucks. But someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. There we go, Dave Winfield. Next, nice. Outfielder for the Yankees, batted a 285. 285. Big Dave. Met him at the Hall of Fame up in Cooperstown. I was there for the who got inducted that year? It was Ryan Sandberg and Wade Boggs, I believe. That was pretty freaking sweet. That was a lot of fun. That was the first and only time I've ever gone up there. What do we got here? Oh, another Yankee. Rick Cerone. Didn't even realize. Catcher. Rick Cerone. Batted at 246 for your Yankees. So again, I mentioned this is part 3 so far. I have no idea how many parts this is going to take to fill this book. I've been so far doing about 3 packs video, so we will see where we end up. And another double. All right, there we go. Wayne Gross. Why couldn't the doubles be like solid players? 131 there. Steve McCarthy. It's almost like McCarthy, but there's no H. 2 T's. Again, I'm sometimes mess up pronouncing some of these last names, especially if there were players that I didn't really watch, because let's see, in 82, I was 5 years old, so I do not really remember some of these guys, like this guy right here. He was a pitcher with an ERA of 3.55. All right, let's get to the Milwaukee Brewers. Here we go. Next page, 134. Gorman Thomas, outfielder. Low batting average of 232. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Book is coming along nicely. So one of my 9 packs in, that's 90 total. We got 5 doubles so far. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 161 here. 161. We are looking for your Tigers. Are we on the Tigers? Yeah, we are on the Tigers. Kirk Gibson, 161, outfielder for your Detroit Tigers. Batted a 298 back in 1981. Kirk Gibson. There we go. Nice. Little kid in me is having a lot of fun with this right now. 162. We got Carl Yastrzemski, first base. That's what happens when you're trying to speak too fast and say first base and DH at the same time. You end up with first base. So you got Carl Yastrzemski, first baseman, and DH for your Red Sox. Batted at 286. There we go. And sticking with the Red Sox, Carney Lansford, third base, batted a 290. Oh, man. It's like paint by numbers, kind of. All right. Not really paint by numbers, but I don't know what the hell I'm saying. What do we got here? Sticking with the Red Sox, Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer. Pitcher. ERA of 3.39. There we have it. Boom, boom. Got another one coming up for the Red Sox here. Right below him, Mike Torres, another pitcher. He has an ERA in 1981 of a 3.81. Torres on the Red Sox there. This book is going to look pretty sweet once it's done, and starting to get kind of thick too. Going with your Texas Rangers next. We got 178 here. Al Oliver. There he is. Al Oliver. Outfield / a DH. Mr. Al Oliver, 1981. Batted a 303 in 81. 303. There we go. Sticking with your Rangers once again, number 179 there. Bill Stein, third base. Batted a 265 batting average for Bill Stern on your Texas Rangers in 81. Third base. It's amazing looking at some of these baseball players back in the 80s. Like, they don't look like young kids like they do nowadays. They look pretty old. Where are we going? White Sox, 190 here. Where are we? 190. There we go. Lamar Hoyt. He was an all-star pitcher, Lamar Hoyt. He pitched, let's see, he had an ERA in 90, an 81 of a 406. 406, Lamar Hoyt. All right, we got your Royals coming up next. There's your Indians. There is your Royals. We got 209. Where are you? Right here. Frank White, second base for your Kansas City Royals. Frank White batted a 252. And there we have that one. All right, so not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to the Angels, 213. Next page here. Ah, there's our another double. Butch Hobson. Butch Hobson. So we got 3 doubles. So we're at 6 doubles so far as players. And sticking with your Angels, who's that? Don Baylor. Yes, 220. Don Baylor. Outfield / DH once again. All right, so we got 3 doubles so far out of these 3 packs. We had 3 doubles out of the last 3 packs. So we're at 6 total. There should be, I mean, my math is right. There should be 2 more doubles out of a roll of 10. Call it a roll of 10. Sheet of 10, I don't know what you would call it. Baylor. Did I mention his batting average of a 264? All right, so now it looks like we are going to be on the last page here with your favorite superstars, which is fantastic because I got 3 left and we have 5 that have not been filled in there yet, which this one that I am about to put on right now is freaking amazing. You got Ted Williams here and Carl Yastrzemski. All-time greats. Absolutely, 100%. Boom. That is sweet. That's a nice one. And we have Yankee stars, Mr. Nettles and Cerrone. Rick Cerrone, Craig Nettles. Is it Craig Nettles or Greg Nettles? Craig Nettles. Craig Nettles. I love when people say Greg Nettles. No, it's Craig Nettles. Greg Nettles? I don't know. I'm going to shut up now. There we go. And the last stamp to put in for the video is going to be Pennsylvania Polka. That is Dave Parker and Steve Carlton there. That's interesting. Pennsylvania Polka. You don't have any polka music anymore nowadays? Why don't the kids come up with polka music these days? Out of style? All right. There we have it. Part 3. Filled in a whole bunch more we do not have. Again, if you have not seen part 1, I go a little more in depth about the book and the whole set and everything. So check that out. Here are our doubles so far through 3 parts. We are getting there. And join me next time as we continue this little project that I got going. And with that, I leave you with this. One man's junk wax is another man's treasure. Take care.